incidents cropping up all over the city. Cash, give us a rundown.
We've lost contact with the fire crew from Station 17. We've got their last known coordinates, but they're not going to survive out there on their own for long. Then there's this. It's a strange one. Body turned up. We didn't have long to look before the evacuation, but the forensics boys seemed freaked out. Real nasty.
Blood tests reveal the cause of death was an overdose of painkillers leading to cardiac arrest. Also, the victim's fingerprints have been burned off with acid.
A rather unsavory demise.
What's unusual is that they didn't go missing in Gotham. They were brought here and killed. Why? We need to track down whoever did this.
Might I suggest keeping an ear out for any more of that ghastly opera music? It sounds ominously like a calling card.
Also, we've had several sightings of the Riddler creeping around the train yard. Knowing that guy, he's gotta be up to no good.
Good evening, Mr. Wayne. I hope the car's performing to your high expectations.
Actually, Lucius, she's a little sluggish.
I had a feeling you'd say something like that. Give me a few moments, and I'll bring the afterburner function online.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Gotham City and the happy world of Arkham City. We have an ID on our victim, although for some reason he took a left turn at Albuquerque, perhaps not entirely of his own volition. What to do next, that's the question. We could hunt out some more victims.
The killer is mutilating and posing as victims and then putting them on display.
He left opera music playing at the crime scene. He wants them to be found.
Well, of course. I mean, what's the point of being an artist if there's no one to appreciate your work? Even if I don't think he's going to be winning the Turner Prize anytime soon. Our other options are chasing down Riddler over at the train yard, or going after the Station 17 fire crew, and then of course we've got the main plot line with Scarecrow himself. Let's see if we can pick up the rest of Station 17.
The rioters will have taken the hostages and gone to ground. I'll hunt them down.
Okay, to the Batmobile! Tank mode for a second, pull clear there. Right then, give me a map. Come on, map, thank you. Right, so we have got the Wayne Tech AR challenge there. What else? Pass challenge there. Line of duty. Okay, that's interesting. What's that one? Select your next mission V. I thought I had selected my next mission. Okay, and of course we have Riddler. It's the last location down the Cauldron. What's this? Oh, right, the GCPD lockup. Fair enough. Petition Bridge, Riker Heights. It's a happy place, Gotham. So, it's also a very big one, isn't it? Okay. Bridge is isolated off. That's been blown. Dixon Dock West, I believe, was the last known location of the Station 17 crew. So, let's chase down the docks. Maybe? Okay, that's the main mission. Fine. I don't really have a lot of choice, do I? It's Riddler or Scarecrow. As I happen to blunder across opera music, or possibly a rioter. Well, there are always options, but for the moment, to the Riddler. Let's see what Edward wants this time. Oh, I gotta get me one of these. And possibly a driving license. And some really good insurance policies.
You said you were getting the smokes. That's the whole reason we raided that damn place.
Oh? What's that about? Come on, you, get back here.
It's confirmed. Rider spotted in the Cauldron. Talking 5 out.
Riddler, tell me what you know.
All right, I'll talk. Just don't hurt me.
No guarantees. I mean, let's face it, that's pretty much how it always ends when you're dealing with Riddler. Right, let's call in the car. Hey, thank you. Right, next stop, of course, well, the Riddler again. Sensible decision. Now, what's around here, I wonder? Nothing. And oh, doesn't that look like an invitation? And he wants me to take the car as well. I'm in that bit. Fair enough. You want to play, do you, Edward? Fine, let's play.
Why, hello there, Detective. Yes, it's me, your most feared nemesis, the Riddler. Congratulations are in order, for you have arrived early for this, the next generation of my riddles. I'm afraid the full particulars of my plan will have to remain unannounced for the time being, but I see no harm in rewarding the harmless little glimmer of initiative you have shown with a sneak peek, a preview, if you will, of the kind of conundrum I have in store.
Really? So what would that be? Where you got that shirt? Maybe why I need my car for this?
Well then, Detective, it begins. You are staring, with stupefied incomprehension, at a mechanism I have calibrated to respond to an extremely precise radar pulse. In a moment, I will give you the decrypted code, Dark Knight. But first,
shouldn't have told me about that, should you?
Run through the ground rules for tonight's festivities.
Right
Rule the first. You will address me at all times as Riddler.
Oh, shut up.
What? How did you solve tonight's very first riddle? Well done. Well done.
Okay, so where next?
Welcome to my racetrack, Detective. You must complete 3 circuits of this gauntlet, finishing each before
3
the
laps,
time limit
100
expires.
ways to die. I'm trying to race the Batmobile. This'll be interesting.
Come now, Detective. Let's put that grotesque ego-mobile to the test.
Trigger.
Be ready,
Okay, so we
Dark
have
Knight.
blockades.
There's more to this test than just going vroom, vroom really fast.
Pity. I like tests that let you go vroom vroom really fast. Like, yo. Okay, and right, so we can shift portions of the course.
Tick-tock,
Fair
Detective.
enough.
Tick-tock.
Where next? Okay, yoink and yoink! Nice try.
Jackal motor handle this.
I have an afterburner. Of course I can handle it. Honestly. Did you ever pass your driving test, Enigma? Yoink. Right, fire that. And yep, there's another one. Boom. Oops, I appear to be upside down.
You flipped the car? Perhaps I am in need of a more worthy nemesis.
Or a better car.
I'm disabling the afterburner's failsafe. I need the extra speed.
Altering synapses,
The
keep up with
afterburner
my
had a
automatically
failsafe?
adjusting course.
Righty-ho, next verge course. Why?
I'm shocked, Dark Knight. Is that really as fast as it goes?
Nope, but it's as fast as it needs to go at the moment. Come on then.
Let's work that
Why?
undeveloped brain of yours.
Brakes! Oops. Okay, he's got a blockade in place or something, has he? Right, stick it down. Yoink. There we go. Right, so we're still good. Lining up into the ramp for the second shot. Pop out this catch ramp. There we go. Yoink.
Once more onto the track, Dark Knight. Once more.
Else close the gap with Nigma's dead. Or at least his ego, which is about the same
pay
thing.
attention,
when he's concerned.
Detective. Go left.
Oh! Oh, he took out the floor, did he? Oh!
Where did you learn how to drive?
Not here. And I appear to have a small problem. Right, back up, get a run, fire the burner. Actually do what Enigma says for
What's
once.
that I hear?
There
Is
we
it
go.
Time's winged chariot hurrying near?
No, it's the afterburner.
You're close, Detective.
This,
Don't
fire
fumble
this.
now.
Yoink,
Fumble.
yoink. Don't go into the water! Oh, phew.
Hurry
Okay.
up, Detective. You stand marginally more of a chance
Come
of
on.
succeeding if you actually begin.
Oops. Did I just take my own car out? Yes, I did.
You are defeated. Too slow, Dark Knight. Too slow.
Get.
By all
Alright, we get to go again, do we?
fail as much as you like.
Fine. Yeah, this is kind of fun once you get used to it. Take a left. Don't screw it up this time. Fire the burner.
If you can't
go.
understand the intellectual virtues of completing this trial, Batman, I'm not going to explain them to you.
Oops. Possibly the intellectual should have known where the brakes are. There we
Are
are.
things
Right,
clearer
so
now that insane
Yoink.
clown has been disposed of? Now you know who your real nemesis is.
yes, possibly Warner Brothers executives. Who knows? Come on, yoink. Snap one, snap two, snap three.
Dark Knight,
Done.
don't waste my time. It's several times more precious than yours.
Come on, get round, get round, get round. Done. Okay, not the
Congratulations,
neatest
detective.
finish. I think I went for this line
have
backwards.
defeated me.
was
Seriously,
easy.
Dark Knight, I'm stunned, humiliated, utterly bested.
Yeah.
Time I gave up, I think. Why don't you head on your way?
Because it's never that simple where you're concerned, Nico. Okay, and it's... Where's the bat? In the car. Contemplating just what's left of your sanity. Anything to these other connections? Nope, that's just Riddler ranting again. Crunch! There goes the paintwork.
Did you really believe that a challenge designed by me, the Riddler, would be quite so easy? Oh, Dark Knight. You sweet, naive sentinel. Of course it wouldn't. Still, thanks to your unrelenting desire to showboat, I now have several hundred terabytes worth of performance data relating to that latest model of rocket-powered hearse you're driving. Naturally, I shall be using this data to calibrate further challenges and trials. I'll see you soon, Detective. There's a lot more to come.
Aha. Well, fair enough. Looks like the Riddler's turning into a bit of a speed freak. Fair enough, I need to practice with the Batmobile. Lest I lose a wheel. But the Joker won't be getting away. Scarecrow, however, might be. So let's get back on the job, because the only thing to tackle right now will be Scarecrow's boys. Unless you happen to hear some more
I'm heading to the
music.
clock tower to see what Oracle's found on Scarecrow's toxin.
Let's hope it's good news, sir.
Oh, come on, it's never good news. Not where Scarecrow's concerned. Fires the burners. Wreck the car. Well, wreck someone else's car.
Outrun that thing!
Oh,
Come on, lose him!
Get away from him!
come on.
It's the freaking bat!
Yeah, it's the freaking bat. Anyone else? Apparently not. Start talking.
Riddler. Talk.
Sure, whatever you say.
We're done.
That looked painful, even by bat standards.
Where's Harley anyway? She just vanished after Arkham City shut down.
Right. Speed checked by radar. Well, I'd love to know what they're making of the Batmobile right now. Oh ho, I hear opera. Where are you?
No way I'm joining with Scarecrow. I ain't working for Two-Face.
Bingo.
Half the time anyway.
And the other half of the time, well, guys end
Alfred,
up dead.
I found another body. The mutilation pattern looks to be identical to the previous murder victim.
Then it appears Gotham does indeed have a serial killer in its midst. And here I was thinking this evening couldn't get any worse.
I'm
Alfred,
going
come
to
on,
scan
it
the
can
body
always
for unique
get
identifiers.
worse. Alright, let's see who we've got this time. Okay, right arm's clear, face is clear, left arm... Oh, what's that?
Scar tissue on the upper arm. I recognize the pattern. 20 years ago, this was a badge of honor among inmates at Blackgate Penitentiary. A small group of racketeers known as the Bloodhaven Six.
I feel obliged to note that there were more than 6 of them. The prison's database is coming back with a match of 1,659. Apparently the Bloodhaven Six weren't too picky about their recruitment policies. Let's take another quick look at the rest of this corpse. Nope, nothing significant at the skin level. Scanning down to muscle. Arms clear. Head clear. Work down. Oh ho. Chest cavity. Mechanical. Pacemaker.
Remnants of a pacemaker fitted through the right ventricle. If I cross-reference the manufacturer with the pacing method, it will help to narrow the search.
28 matches left. Check the rest of the muscle. Nothing in the intestines this time. Scan down. Nothing in the legs. Go to bone. What do we got? Nothing in the skull, including his brain. Torso clear. Pelvis clear. Both femurs. Ah! What do you know?
Clear signs of bone deformation on the victim's knee. Joint line sclerosis points to juvenile arthritis, a rare and debilitating condition. Alfred, I've ID'd the victim as Franklin Accardo.
His records are a litany of drug-related offenses, sir. In and out of prison from an early age. He was serving a 20-year sentence at Blackgate before being released early on grounds of ill health due to a heart condition. He moved to Little Rock, Arkansas, which is where he was reported missing.
Another person taken from outside the Gotham area.
A significant detail, sir.
So are these words written beside the bodies. Try and find a connection between the 2 victims I've found, Alfred. There has to be something linking them together.
I'll try my best, sir.
So one of them killed apparently for being a failure. The other one, I forget what the F word written there was.
You gotta hand it to Scarecrow. He's given us the keys to the whole city.
However, we're still heading for the clock tower. Keep an ear out for that opera music, boys and girls. We're gonna need it. Oh ho,
Alfred,
we've hit a...
do you have any leads?
I don't, sir.
No.
In the meantime, there are numerous open cases yet to be investigated.
Meaning we've got nothing, so we're going to have to get deeper into the plot before that unlocks. Pity, I was enjoying a good murder mystery. Right, to the clock tower.
I'm heading to the clock tower to see what Oracle's found on Scarecrow's toxin.
Let's hope it's good news, sir.
Oh, come on, it's never good news, Alfred. Didn't we crack that exchange last time, anyway? Grapple, boost. Grapple again. And here we are, Oracle's home base of operations.
I think this is gonna be one special Halloween.
Now, is there a way in up here? Ah, this looks promising. Come on, enter the clock tower. There we go. Beep, boop, beep. And then you just jump down because, hey, he's the Bat. Who uses a front door anyway? Toggle detective mode. Take a quick look around. Aha, Buster Williams Shakespeare. Of course. Meanwhile, we've got the rest of her stuff. Anything here? Gill on trial for corruption. The various trophies, books, more books, interior of the clock mechanism, and an old GCPD jacket. Probably a gift. Well then, only one thing for it. You've all seen the series, you know how this goes. Okay, so maybe there wasn't a big red button involved.
Identity confirmed.
Well, I like the privacy. You'd think someone would notice the giant mechanical iris coming across the back of the clock face now and again, though. Right, and what's this? Nothing significant. It looks like an old Wayne Tech. Ah, of course, it's in a clock. And where the hand's set to 8 minutes past 12, which, if I remember correctly, is the exact time that a certain pair of gunshots were fired. Now, what have we got? She's been busy, hasn't she?
Do I come in the Batcave, start messing with all your stuff?
Only because you can't get over the bridge.
You've managed to reduce the compound to its core elements.
But there's nothing in there that we can trace.
What if we'd been looking at this the wrong way? Instead of searching for the toxin, what if we focus on the manufacturing process?
Why didn't I see this? The reaction emits a unique radiation spike.
Run a scan of the city for this energy signature. It will show where Scarecrow is creating his fear toxin.
Okay, easy
It'll
enough.
take a few hours to bring the satellites into position.
We don't have enough time. I'll repurpose the antenna at the movie studios.
Wait, the antenna
Bruce,
at the movie studios?
I spoke to Dad. I hate lying to him. He'd kill me if he knew I was still in the city. He still blames himself for this.
Don't know
We'll
why.
stop Scarecrow.
I mean, let's face it, how on earth could he possibly be responsible for Scarecrow being an utter loony and a genius chemist on top? Anyhow, let's have another quick chat with Oracle.
Let me know when you've reached the antenna and I'll run a citywide scan for those radio waves.
Well, we can do that. I still want to know how you can use a movie studio's broadcast antenna to hunt down a chemical reaction, but hey,
Jim,
I'm not arguing.
We've got a way to find out where Crane's working from.
Thank God. What can I do?
Get your men ready. Soon as we've got a location, I'll let you know.
All right.
Okay. Meanwhile, our next stop is right the way over there at Panessa Studios. Okay, time to take a running jump.